Hello po. I haven't recorded anything in a while. Busy po sa pagtatahi ng face mask. To all who ordered, marami pong salamat sa pagsuporta. Order po kayo ulit. This is a short devotional on Hebrews 13. I would like to read to you po yung verse 1 until verse 9. And praying that it will be a blessing to you. And I will be reading from the King James Version. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds, as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But warmongers and adulterers God will judge. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he had said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, The Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of God, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation. Jesus Christ the same yesterday and today and forever. Be not carried about with divers and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. Salamat po sa salita ng Panginoon. When I read chapter 13 of Hebrews, the whole chapter is echoing with so many nuggets that I just had a feeling of I just want to eat them all up. And I have been reminded of so many things, but I would like us to keep our focus on verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Simple truth, isn't it? It's actually sort of a one-line command. Will we let brotherly love continue? What if you've been hurt? Nasaktan ka. Whether the person that hurt you did it on purpose or not, whether they even know it or not, that they have stepped on your toes, on your ego, will you let brotherly love continue? What if you lost your sister on a Tuesday and your boss let you go on a Thursday? It's just heartless and cold, isn't it? And you have every right to be angry. You lost your loved one, and now you lost a job too. Will you let brotherly love continue? What if the person you love the most walks out from your life like you never even existed in the first place? Will you let brotherly love continue? When you've been used and abused by the people you cared for the most, the people you thought who will be there for you when you need them, but they are nowhere to be found, will you let brotherly love continue? What if yung taong sa tingin mo nakakaintindi sa iyo will suddenly turn their backs on you and worst, stab you on the back? Will you let brotherly love continue? What if you have been the main topic in the gossip circle? Whether you did or did not do what they thought you did do, will you let brotherly love continue? What if you have lost so many friends and loved ones in a short period of time, and all you got to hold on to is God Himself? Will you let brotherly love continue? You can fill in the blanks. I can go on and on and on with so many questions, but I know you probably have more experiences than I do. You've been hurt more than I do. It's like you're pressed between a rock and a hard place. The main question remains, will you let brotherly love continue? According to Oxford Dictionary, brotherly love, it's a noun, says feelings of humanity and compassion towards one's fellow humans. May we let brotherly love continue no matter what happens, because in the end, we will not be known by how much we have, how many friends we have or had, how smart we are, how beautifully we have carried ourselves. We will not be known forever by our positions and possessions in life, but by how much we loved. Verse 2 says, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds, as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body." Again, back to verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Verse 4. "Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge." You have been cheated on? It is painful, but let brotherly love continue. Verse 5. "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So that we may boldly say, The Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me." People have talked behind you and watch every move you make, and even ask others to watch you. It's okay. God will never leave you nor forsake you. Fear not what men will do to you. Let brotherly love continue, no matter what. Remember them, in verse 7, "Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of God, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever." You have been rebuked by an elder, by your pastor, by a friend. Take heart. It is for your own good. Let brotherly love continue. Be not carried about with divers and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. You've been forsaken and pulverized by the agonies of life. There is no more fight left in you. But please, establish your heart in grace. Let brotherly love continue even when there is nothing more you can offer. Love. If you continue reading up to the end of Hebrews 13, you will find out that Christ has been through every pain that is humanly possible. Forsaken by his disciples, persecuted by the ones he healed and ministered to, beaten to death, and people even made bets for his garments, ridiculed by a thief, hung for trespasses that was not his doing, but he endured it, all because he loved. He loves us. He loved me, you and me. He did the ultimate sacrifice for you and me, even when we have turned our backs on him. He is the ultimate example of verse 1. As we go on our lives, let brotherly love continue. May God bless you. Until next time.